Hi, everyone. My name is Erin Ritchie, and I'm currently a Ph.D. student finishing up my dissertation in the Germanic Studies Department at the University of Illinois, Chicago. My dissertation, entitled Corporeal Excess, the Minor Agencies of Non-Normative Bodies, traces physical representations of corporeal excess in German language literature and film from diverse modern literary epics. My project is informed by intersections of fat, queer, disability, and gender studies via a phenomenological queer approach that takes into account the ways seemingly dissonant theories can offer tensions and convergences that help us critique processes of normalization. I show that textual characters often exceed their function as projections for normalized readership. Throughout my dissertation, I reveal how non-normative bodies carve out spaces for themselves despite their frequent status as objects vis-a-vis normative characters. I demonstrate the ways these characters protectively shroud their interiority and how narrative form offers the reader momentary glimpses underneath this veil. We are thus, I argue, offered up a glimpse of limited agency in the context of repressive structures of normalization. By looking at how literary texts engage with concepts of interiority in the body, my dissertation traces a shift from older interior markers of morality in the late Enlightenment, early Romantic period to the corporeal representation of morality in the wake of 20th century modernism and the advent of film. Key literary filmic works in my project include Goethe's Die Wahlverwandtschaften, Schnitzler's Fräulein Ilse, and the star text Fat and Thin Bodies of actors Emil Jannings and Konrad Veidt. My final chapter focuses on post-fascist and contemporary works such as Percy Adlon's film Zuckerbaby and Ulysses' 2009 novel Corpus Dialecti. Here, I show how the current iteration of corporealization of morality is rooted in structures of normalization that are anything but new. Throughout, I pull at threads from the past and present to highlight the ways in which figures in these selected texts are shaped by their appetites, hungers, desires, and co-contaminant cultural attitudes about consuming bodies. Non-normative bodies in 20th and 21st century imaginative works display outward traits that stand unmistakably for desires and emotions that were once represented as internal. Yet their narratives subtly lay out for us how marginalized and often critically suppressed figures negotiate space and vitality for themselves precisely because they partake in excessive methods of body and mind that serve to underscore the fugacity of their own lives. It is through this kind of analytical engagement with imaginative works that we can locate what I call minor agencies, ones that are not easily visible in spaces outside of imaginative works. Perhaps in locating these minor agencies and bodies that are coded as excessive, we can more closely examine our relationship with our own bodies. In a time of skinny talk, Ozempic, and the moral terror incited by words like obesity, what is our relationship to the physical? How do we perceive notions of intelligence and morality as written on our bodies, on the bodies of others? And where, in this chaotic search for the physical ideal, can we find our own paths to peace and resistance? Thank you.